Welcome back, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens, to another unboxing video here on the channel. And this is probably going up on both channels, honestly.
Oh, double dipping.
Because it is, you can't do that.
Oh, sorry.
It goes up through the microphone. But this is anime, and it's an unboxing thing. So
it works for everything, man. Why not?
So do you want to tell us about this?
Yes. So this is going to be our, at least for me and you, our first tag team unboxing. Because this is not just your average figure. This is not just like your normal pop-up parade. This is a pop-up parade L size. So this is going to be a little bit larger than the usual ones. Most of the pop-up parade figures that are exactly like 6 inches, 5 inches around there. This is going to be extra big because this is Magia Baiser from Gushing over Magical Girls. Was that a year ago?
Yeah, I guess
it was spring anime, or was it winter anime?
I was in school, so it had to have been, because I was doing assignments on it.
Yeah.
So it had to have been spring of last year.
Wow, it's been a year.
Yeah, it's been a year.
A year. We were reviewing that semi-regularly, and that was a fun anime. And again, I think to just kind of re-establish some of my thoughts from before, extremely etchy, sketchy, bordering on just straight up the naughty stuff of Japanese animation.
Yes.
However, it did have depth to it. And maybe it was that I was overthinking. Maybe it was just something that I was like trying to see that wasn't there.
In general, honestly, some of the best character work that we've gotten in seasonal anime.
Oh my God, man. It was great.
Yeah, because a lot of seasonal anime is really shallow. And that had some really good character work.
And I would think something like this kind of an anime would be even more shallow when it's like they're obviously marketing for a specific kind of demographic on it. But I was surprised. I was really surprised. Definitely one of my favorite animes of that spring season. And like I said, when it came out, I was really excited. I was, spoiler, at the end of the anime, they did show Magia Baiser in like her powered up form. Her hair gets longer, her wings are bigger. Great. I was hoping for a figure of that, but it kind of just took too long. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just pull the trigger. I'm gonna get this one, and maybe I'll end up with 2. But yeah, this will absolutely be the most lewd figure I have in my collection. What I have heard, the paint job is great across the board. I think in the anime, and I was just discussing with Elaine, she has a bit more like yellow kind of highlights. Here they made it gold, so I don't remember in the anime if they were yellow or gold.
I feel like it was more yellow. But I feel like you have to put more yellow in the anime because I think it stands out more.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of hard to do gold. But in any case, maybe we can add a picture here somewhere to compare it to. But yeah, like I said, it is an L size, which is something new for the Pop-Up Parade series. They are relatively all in scale. In our apartment, we have Pop-Up Parade for Nyanners. We have a Pop-Up Parade for some people from Haikyuu. We have Pop-Up Parade for Vebe that we did do the review on.
Yeah, that one was nice. That was kind of etchy sketchy.
That one was actually the winner by far at that point. This now blows out this one makes Vebe look like a nun.
Yeah.
So this is a whole nother level.
Not Vebe wearing a nun costume.
No.
Probably pretty etchy sketchy.
Which I'm sure probably sell too. Enough talk. Again, straight looking at the box. It's a very nice kind of picture in the front. Side picture of the full model there. Little snapshots, glamour shots, if you will, on this back. Close up of the face. Back to the front. It's a very nice box. Usually pop parades are done as like a clear plastic. But this will just leave.
They want it to be a surprise.
It leaves a little bit to the imagination, which is funny because her outfit does not do that at all.
She has a very nice, from this, I mean, we'll see it when we open it, very nice like stomach sculpt. They spent some extra time there on that little lower stomach area. But
I don't know.
This is the one you pre-ordered, right?
Yes.
It was a while too.
Yeah, it was wild. There is another Magia Baiser figure. It is actually even more lewd than this one. It's a bit smaller, and it actually is more expensive. That one,
it's lewder.
I think so, because they made her more endowed, and they made her pants even lower, and her little stars smaller.
Okay.
So I'm like, this is a lot.
I think this is more realistic proportions to how she was in the show.
Yeah. Well, let's
open it up.
Crack her open. Always with our handy little samurai sword. I'm gonna try and do this without knocking to the mic because I haven't done the mic stuff in a while, so I forget. Don't hit the mic.
Yeah, we're not using the mic arms this time because we're using a table that's too thick to put the arms on.
You do like them thick. The tables.
The tables. It's because they're the cheap ones that are the foldable tables, which is not cheap. Tables and chairs are dumb expensive. I don't understand it.
I went to Sam's Club the other day, thinking about actually getting some chairs, and I was like, "Why? These are plastic chairs. Why are they so expensive?"
It does look like it's together, except for the base.
Yeah, which is expected. I can say off the bat that they definitely have that thing. It looks like where they wrap the more delicate pieces in a bubble wrap to kind of keep them protected and nice, which is appreciative. I like it. The base is just like a cloudy, regular base, kind of like that kind of transparent cloudiness that they used to make a lot of electronics in the mid to late 90s and 2000s that I love. I love that aesthetic, man. There was a post on Twitter I saw once where it says, "Who loves this?" And it's just like everything's like clear and see-through, but just like a little cloud. I love that.
Could you put like little LEDs around it?
You could
inside.
Yeah. I should
When we went to Legion Con, they had a lot of interesting like light effects that you could have with figures and stuff. That was really cool. I really liked the base that had the fire around it. That was really cool, but it was like really expensive.
Yeah. All right. Oh, and you know it's funny. You see it on the box. You notice, and sometimes you just don't notice certain things. But then when you actually look at the figure, you notice it too. Her little horns have little tiny stars on them. So she has little not clear heels. That's a whole other type of figure. She has little clear inserts into her heels that will help her stand up on the base. She has it's a very, very, very shiny pants. So it's like almost like a latex.
Leather?
Like leather latex. They did some shadowing on the white skirt part. I like her little kind of back, almost her butt wings. I thought those are cute. Baby has the same thing. She has little wings like right near her butt too.
So does Albedo. Albedo has them coming out of like the small of her back.
I don't know what it is. I like that.
It's a succubus look. That's
really?
Like anime succubus tend to have them coming out of their back.
Oh.
Like the lower back.
Okay, but why there? When did that start? That idea of like wings on the top, angel, lower back, succubus.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, I'm sure it started in an anime and then all the anime did it.
I didn't notice too. Again, and I've seen this now a few times. I've had it for a while. Her little star on her neck is like a little bow tie, little bat wings. I just thought it was a
little bow tie. Bow ties are cool in the words of the 11th Doctor.
Yes, they are. Here you go, sir. Take a look. It's
well put together.
Yeah.
It's solid. I'm going to show it to the top camera.
Our drone.
Our drone camera, yeah. I feel like these pants would not stay up.
There's no way.
There's absolutely no way that these pants would stay up.
It's literally magic holding them up.
What's the center? There we go.
Again, I like this figure because it's representative of the anime, and I like the anime. I thought she was a great character, and it's the least lewd of the ones that I saw of her. And then they also had the Nendroid of her, and that just made me uncomfortable. I don't
remember what it looked like, but
it looked like her just like chibi. And I was like, no, thank you.
we're always talking about how you would get or you've always wanted to get what is her name from the game anime? No Game, No Life.
Yes.
You always wanted to get Shiro. That's her name. You always wanted to get a Shiro figure, but you always felt uncomfortable with it. So we've sent in the past, like over Discord, Elaine is always on the lookout for non-lewd Shiro figures.
Yeah, there was one I did see that was really nice, but I felt it was a bit too plain for like the colorfulness that you guys had. I don't think you have it out right now.
It's over on the other side.
Okay, yeah. So you have that one, which is like the book open. There's like these colors, that's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I was like, I want something like that, but I don't have that money. I don't have King's Review Entertainment money, so I gotta like scale it down. So I did see.
We don't make a lot of money, so just give us money. But that one, the only lewd thing about it is when you have it front on and it's like at the shelf level, it's just like straight up panty shot because it's just like looking right there.
I saw another of her where she's in like the button down and has like the little gun out, and I was like, oh, but it's too plain. I think like she should be more colorful, and even then also makes you feel a little uncomfortable. But here she is in all her glory, Magia Baiser. Again, definitely much more confident and seductive than her character was in the anime when she was her regular self. And I don't feel she was as sassy even when she wasn't her Baiser persona. She was definitely much more of a Dami mommy kind of thing going on.
It was undercurrent of self-expression and like exploring like the deeper parts of yourself that you're typically ashamed of exploring, and has a lot of the characterization.
Accepting and saying, you know what, this is not bad. I will not be upset, nor will I yuck anyone's yum. Again, great anime. If you haven't seen it, definitely take a look.
Probably skip episode 5, I think it was, which was the Nero Alice introduction episode.
Yeah, that was like a good. No.
Yeah.
But aside from that one,
Yeah.
it was really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not on Crunchyroll. It was on High Dive, right?
Yeah, it's on Hidiv.
Which
So it's annoying to watch.
You gotta do your effort to watch it. But again, I thought it was really good. I thought the animation was great. There were certain parts where the animation was much more than we expected, and there were certain parts where the cops are. See, we took it out. Now the cops
no! They're coming to get us. It's just like all the gifs of like the FBI breaking through the ceiling, and
the guy goes, "Like, gentlemen, we got him." But yeah, I think there was some parts of the anime where the animation did go crazy hard, and it was gorgeous to see. And then there were parts where it also went, as most kind of like etchy sketchy things, the anime went a little too lewd where it didn't really need to. But again, that's what its purpose is, so you can't really blame it.
Yeah, hopefully that siren is not too loud in the background.
Hopefully it's not too loud. If it is, read my lips. But
it was a really good anime. I think this is a really good figure. I didn't really see a ton of figures for this, which is kind of surprising because I really like the from behind. It looks cool. The shoes, like with the spikes sticking out. But I was surprised they didn't do more merchandise. I mean, maybe there is some now, but like it was very popular when it was on, and it was so popular that they basically sold out of all the manga.
Yeah,
to the point where they weren't able to sell it because everybody went and rushed out to get the manga, because it continues beyond where the season was, and it actually continues for a while, and the power scaling apparently goes kind of nuts. Wow.
I mean, I really do hope they do continue with it. Again, not specifically for like the lewdness of it, but because it was a good storyline. I think for people who are potentially, questioning their own interests, kinks, whatever you may call it, I think it was something good that they got to like see it and something cute and funny. Like, you know what, it's not that bad. Again, it is brought in a very kind of humorous, lighter tone, but I don't know. I thought the underlying message was great. Again, I'll be the first one to admit maybe I was just overthinking it, but it was a fun anime.
So recommend. Like, honestly, for the quality of this figure, even though it's expensive for Pop-Up Parade, it's not expensive for figures overall.
Yeah.
And I think you get a good value for it. It looks like a decent quality figure, like just looking at it. And yeah, I definitely recommend go picking up one. Maybe we'll explore that. I'll try and convince Elaine because Elaine's got that figure money. I don't got that figure money.
Elaine's gonna probably
Elaine's figures pretty much.
I'll probably get the other one, the one that's like really inappropriate.
Yeah, I think so.
And then I'll be a little jealous. But yeah.
Well, and whatever we do get, we will unbox it.
Yeah, of course.
And you will get to see.
And I will now put this back in its box and hide it from the Lord, because this is too much for anybody.
Lumos is ashamed of you. He's judging you.
Yeah, he probably is.
But we're not judging you who are watching. And we think you should comment down below. Let us know your favorite figures. You can send us links. We'll try and find a link for this. We'll see what retailer we have the best link for.
Yeah.
And we'll do more unboxing in the future.
Yeah, let us know if you would get something this risque, and if you would, where would you put it other than just like, the bedroom? Like, I have a lot of baby right now is in our living room, but she's like behind a lot of other figures because it's a lot. So
we just put all of our stuff.
Yeah, you guys proud, and I will say I'm very jealous and humbled by how proud you guys are. Yeah, I don't know if I could put this that much out there, but I'll think about it.
Think about it. You're gonna you can't put too much stuff out in your living room because you have to make room for your dragon.
Shh, don't talk about that. We don't talk about that.
I don't think that's a thing we'd be able to unbox because it's so big. But
it would take literally multiple cameras to unbox. But
Maybe we'll see some images down the line. You can share some images with us. But yes, we thank you for joining us. Comment down below. Let us know what you think of the figure. Let us know about other figures that you appreciate, and send us links. I guess you can't link in the comments, can you? You can link in the comments. They just come. They just don't. They're not clickable typically.
Or just mention where we should get them, and maybe we'll take a look and we'll say, hey, this was recommended by this so and so person. We want to give them a shout out.
We'll throw it up on the screen like like the honest trailer thing.
Yeah, there you go.
Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up. We'll catch you in the next one.
Take care.